Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to cover Pico Connect and how to install that and how to use it on your headset. It's pretty much, this is just a very simple guide. It's not for like people that kind of know what's going on, but more people that are kind of not used to, doing certain things on the computer. So first thing you need to do is you need to open up your Steam and you need to download SteamVR and install this. And then once you have it in your library, you'll need to go and search SteamVR. And then you need to click on this gear bar here. And you need to go to Properties. And then you need to go to Betas. And then you need to do SteamVR Beta. So basically that's, and then it'll install the beta for you. Once you have that installed and you know that it's working, then what you need to do is you need to go to my GitHub page. So let's pause this for a minute here. Actually, I can't pause. So basically, if you go to my website, you go to Pico Apps, and then what you do is you go to Pico Connect and you click on the GitHub. You click on Releases. This is the 10.6.6 latest release. Then you download the global exe file here, the 10.66 file. And then you click on the APK. The APK is for the headset and the exe is for the computer. So then once you have that, you open up the downloads. And let's see if the downloads show up here. Here we are. So we're going to click on the application. This is the one with the little symbol here. You just want to click on that. It'll then, you may be notified by Windows that you need to install it. Then you just click next, agree, install, blah, blah, blah. So once you have that installed, it will download to your computer. And then what you need to do is you'll need to go in to your headset. You need to connect your headset in. So you have the application here. You need to open up another folder, and then you need to go into your Pico 4 Ultra or whatever Pico you have, and then you need to drop it into your downloads. Pico 4 Ultra 6.0 APK. Okay, so now we have the 10.66 Pico Connect right in here. And then you go into your headset. You click the file browser on your headset. You click on the APK on the left, and you just run it, and it'll install the latest Pico Connect software. Then once you do that, then you can then run the software out of your applications folder. So let's go ahead and launch this. And if you give me a minute, I'll connect up my computer or my headset to the connection here. We're going to screencast this. And we're going to do 246. So what we'll do is 192.168.1.246. Then 3342 cast. Okay, this is my headset. I'm going to allow it. Okay, and now you should see my screen. I'm going to F11 here. And then what you need to do is, like I was saying, you go in here, you click on APKs. So you click on the folder here, and then you click on APKs, and then you just click on this and then install it. And because I have it installed already, it would install. See, I already installed it here. So it's installed now, and the way I know that is it shows it in the corner. So now we just have to run the computer. So let's go ahead and minimize this down for a minute. We're going to run the application here. Let's see here. Let's do here. Where is it? Okay, you're going to get this little window here. says to log in, but you can skip this. You don't need to log in. But if you want to, you can. If you have the Chinese version, you don't. It's not necessary. I mean, it makes it nice. It does, but you can skip it. But if you have your login, it just helps you log in faster, whatever. So just skip. Okay, and then you'll get like everything will be good. The only reason why mine shows up like this is because I have a Intel GPU. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and connect. Enter as guest. Don't remind again, accept and continue. There you go. You don't need to log in. It's ridiculous. Okay, and then what you need to do is you need to go into audio, make sure that your headset microphone is enabled. A lot of times it's not. And then you need to set according to your GPU. So mine's a 4090 basically. Okay, and then my codecs is there. You can do that if you want to do it for flame. You can do color enhancement. I'm going to do natural. And then, yeah, video super sampler or super resolution. I mean, I can do that, but sure. All right, so now I have that. And so it should go, and now we're going to be ready to go. So now all I have to do now is pull open my web browser, and then you'll see here that all I have to do is click on my PC, so Aaron's PC, and then now you'll see that I have my software here, and you'll see that wow, cool, look at that, wow, this is neat. Okay, and then you just click launch SteamVR right here in the top corner, and then it launches SteamVR, and there you go. And now you have SteamVR ready to go, and it's running just fine. So that's pretty cool. Then you can click on this, and you can do what you need to do, and you can click on big screen or VR chat, whatever apps you have installed, and it works just fine. So that's how you use SteamVR and all that stuff, I guess. If you have any questions about it, let me know. But I guess this is the easiest way to kind of make it work out for you guys. I hope that this is usable. Have a good rest of your guys' day. Bye bye now.